resources and guns. Oh my goodness. Two things that we're quite crap at.
Hey, Amy's getting better at guns.
She's getting better. Before it was everybody died.
Very fine.
Yeah.
Are you still missing a finger? You smashed it off, didn't you?
I have a lacerated shoulder.
You have a lacerated
That
shoulder.
was me.
That was you.
You did chop your finger off.
Yeah, when you smashed your icy hand against the rock hand, you lost your little finger, didn't you?
And remember, Blaze was going to melt it back on.
And
you
it
were the
didn't work.
leper.
I'm still missing a finger.
Yeah. It's better than missing an arm.
True, I was missing an arm for probably
Most.
4/5 of the last.
The last campaign was fun.
It was. I still regret not filming that one.
Yeah.
Well, it's alright. We'll get the next one from start to finish, and that'll be good.
Then we might have to tone down some violence if people complain.
Yeah, especially if you're being superheroes. In the last episode, everyone talked about their adventures that they'd had in the meantime, and then they went to visit Hades. Oh no, you spoke to the librarian first,
Yeah.
and
Scared him off.
You scared him off.
Made him cry.
you made him cry.
Yeah.
Then you went to go speak to Hades. What else happened?
We went to Lawrence, but he wasn't in.
Oh yeah, Lawrence wasn't in.
Yeah, so then we just went. Blaze tagged Meg's name everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we got that black coin with M on it.
And then the black coin with the M on it fell through the door.
And I picked it up.
And you picked it up. Begin.
This has just come through the door.
What's it worth?
Is it real? I don't know. Bite it. I think so. It's not chocolate anyway. Yeah, it says M on one side and then there's an inscription on the other. That's got to be Meg's. You saw me tagging her name everywhere. Clearly, that worked.
So it's another Never Never door?
Yeah, because the other one was like a portal, wasn't it? So you just like stick it in the air and see what it does. So.
Or do we have to wait for another full moon?
That's the point. They should come with instructions on how to work them. Maybe they just like spin it on the floor and see.
Does it have any magic attached to it?
Let me take a look. What am I rolling for?
The law.
Law.
Because that always goes well.
Always.
Wow.
No law. Seriously, zero.
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 Literally zero.
Yes.
Okay,
It
you
would be
can.
-3 if it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
You can feel vague magic from the coin, and you can also feel vague magic from the door.
Guys, I think I'm a bit confused.
Damn it, should we open the doors if anyone's actually out there? We can think of that.
Yeah, did the person who delivered it still out there?
Yeah, and open the door.
As you open the door, you see a new person. This person.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Izzy. Who are you?
Jazz.
With the agency.
We're the A team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Ah. Okay. Was I? Hello?
Hi. Did you just
Oh,
post this
no,
on
we're
the
going
door?
in circles here. We're going in circles.
Yeah, did you post this coin thing for the door?
No. Don't know what that is.
So why are you here?
How'd you find here? We're underneath the library.
Honestly, this sounds weird, but I don't quite know where here is.
Have you been kidnapped and dumped here?
I don't
It
know.
wouldn't
I
be the
don't
strangest
remember.
I bet the librarian's behind this. You're not Megan. Is Megan you somewhere?
Wow, okay.
What kind of a question is that?
I'm just getting too personal.
I meant possession. Guys, you got filthy minds.
Says you with your rod.
Do you want to hire us for something?
I might do. I don't really remember why I'm here.
Have you been hit over the head?
Or drug.
Check if she's magic.
Check if she's magic.
Lord.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. 4.
She has traces of fairy magic on her.
Guys, we have a fairy.
Or did the fairy sneeze on you?
Traces of fairy magic.
Yeah.
So
Could you get that just by going through a portal?
no, it's sort of like emanating but not full fairy.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
thing that died outside our door.
What? Who died? What's that?
No one, you're fine.
It wasn't me. I did not do
You were
it.
It's
changed.
okay, you get used to blacking it out. It's
That
fine.
I am. I can answer that one.
A changeling died outside our door. Are you related?
Yeah, you must have changed then.
It kind of
You miss-
exploded
Are
in
you
your blood.
Can I move now? I don't want to explode outside your door.
You
No,
know,
wait, so you're safe with us.
It's not this door that exploded
No,
outside.
it's a
it's fine.
different door.
Okay,
yeah,
different
yeah.
door.
Okay.
It looks
No.
the same, but it's a different door.
Yeah, it's a better door.
No one cleaned
Better
up the
door.
blood. That door's
in
good
first.
to the ground now.
Yeah,
Who are you people? Really?
It was the 80s.
And you're blowing up changelings and burning doors. What do you do?
Not a lot.
Ah, okay.
We sometimes solve crime, mostly accidentally.
Usually we create a lot more crime before we solve the crime.
You know, omelette and eggs.
Don't tell anyone that though.
No, we're the best.
Yeah, I'm making the
18.
best first impression here. What's your name?
Izzy.
Izzy?
I know that one.
Okay. Tessa, Blaze, Jazz, and Hank.
Hi.
Be 18.
Watch her. Just don't piss her off.
Okay. Hi.
I'm magical.
And you don't remember why you're here or how you got here at all?
No.
What was the last thing you remember?
I think I was learning some things from my father, if I remember. He was showing me how to be a changeling because I kind of came to it a little bit late.
Who's your father?
He's a water nymph. I was introduced to him, well, at some point. I don't know how long ago because I don't really know when I got here.
Are you here to replace a human? Is a human being dragged back to your world?
See you, Hank.
It's always Hank.
No, it's fine. I don't think so.
Hank's safe.
This time.
Watch her, she's got it in for me. I see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the clicker. I was going to say clicking with the hammer.
That's why she's been practicing the weapon skills.
Yeah.
So I don't accidentally
So
shoot
she
you in
does,
the
she
shoulder.
doesn't
again.
miss, yeah.
I wasn't aiming for that. I'm really rather confused here. You say I posted something?
A coin.
I don't remember it. Can I take it back in case I
Okay.
forget it again?
You recognise some of the markings, but not many of them.
The markings are a bit familiar, but
Are they from Changeling Land?
I'm sure
There's
it has
some,
a place.
there's
in
some
it.
sort of fairy language.
do I read it?
You can't yet.
It's familiar, but I can't tell you what it says.
Do you know how we can summon a fairy? Because we need to get into like the Never Never and we need a fairy.
The islands.
Oh yeah, we need to get to the islands and we need a fairy to do it. And
Guys, do you think by any chance Meg sent her here?
Possibly.
I reckon so.
I reckon there's probably a high chance of that.
Gypsy fairy.
Meg's
So,
a bit
I
strange.
I know Meg, sort of.
She likes pretending to be ferns and then giggles.
I didn't know that.
She watches you in jacuzzi.
Also a flying purple penguin.
Don't think I know anything about flying purple penguins either.
No, she was one at one
Ah,
point. Yeah.
okay.
If we pretend to kidnap her, someone's going to come looking.
Yeah.
But does anyone even know she's here?
Oh, I don't know.
We're
So
not gonna
whoever dumped her
kidnap
here must do. So if they think that she's going to come to harm, they might, Meg might come.
Maybe they dumped her here to get away from her.
We don't mean this to sound insulting or threatening, we swear.
He's
This
working
is how we
stuff
are.
out.
This is how we solve crime.
Am I still in the front door? Do I have the option of
Come
running?
in, if you want to.
Okay.
Just watch the ferns.
You
Yeah, if
won't
you
make me explode, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I'll come in then.
We'll try not to anyway. We won't do it on purpose.
Just lock.
Okay.
You're safe.
Security
Security-wise,
Yeah.
because we're so good at solving crime.
We don't
Criminals
trust
try
them
to
very.
attack us.
Okay.
It's for your own safety.
Well, last time someone burnt our place to the ground, so we have to have,
Okay.
higher security.
Um,
And we're on iffy terms with
I'm not sure how
librarians and
door
all
locking
that.
stops burning to the ground, but we're getting there.
Well-
We're getting there.
I'm half nymph, so I might be able to help with the burning.
And you
Not
should stay with
brilliant,
Blaze.
though.
Yeah, you could be best friends. You can start the fire, you can put it out.
Okay. So there's a fire thing going on with you.
Yeah, I'm very good at starting fires.
Ah.
Yeah, little tiny toaster fire turned into blazing inferno.
Yeah, the council buildings are no more.
Well, one of us was trapped in the vents.
No. Other than that, I don't think that sounds too bad.
She set
You,
Hank on
you
fire.
remember something about the council building. You remember being there.
When did the building burn? When did...
Oh, it was a while ago now.
2 cases ago.
Fourth wall. That was about 2 months ago.
I remember that.
We do a lot and very little in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did the building burn?
We needed a distraction and it kind of just went... We needed to get the sorceress out of the building so I could hex her. And so Blaze was going to start a fire so that everyone would leave it, set off the fire alarm, but it spiraled out of control. The whole building burnt down.
But
It didn't hex
I
her.
learned electric that day.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I
Yeah,
did.
he fired the lightning bolt. The lamppost nearly killed me.
Not just you, almost
Yeah,
everybody.
And
almost
almost killed the sorceress, but yeah, it didn't quite go as planned.
I was aiming for fire, I think.
Mm.
I learned lightning.
Council building burning sounds so familiar. I just don't know why.
Someone wiped your mind. They've been like messing in your head.
I don't...
Were you by any chance locked in the council building by accident, and hence why you can't remember anything? It's so traumatic.
Oh, another one of your supposed victims.
Another one I didn't make sure was dead.
I don't look burned. If that's any comfort.
Maybe that's,
Thinking with her.
maybe that's how you became a changer. Maybe I sort of awoke like dormant powers. And that.
Now you're just being hopeful.
I could be your god.
Now you're just trying to get rid of any guilt.
I don't have a guilt.
Guilt is for people who care about these things.
Guilt is of the psychos. I'm not a psycho.
Just an arsonist.
So, if I remember that, you don't know me at all.
No.
Maybe we're the ones who've had our brain
To
washed.
be fair, we probably don't know half the people we harm.
Let's be honest, there were a lot of people running around that day. We caused a lot of mischief.
Yeah. Yeah. And we had guns trained on that, so we weren't thinking
How did they
clearly.
not? Never mind.
We missed most of it trapped in the basement.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of it all. It wasn't fun.
No.
Sounds fun.
I was meant to just be the backup.
You caused the chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what? No, technically you caused the chaos.
You caused the
made it
chaos
worse.
outside. Yeah.
She lit the fire, you threw on the gasoline.
Yeah.
That was the best parkour I've ever done. Across the learning room.
And nobody saw.
Nobody saw. No one will ever believe
You saw.
me.
I saw.
You
You
saw? She saw!
Yeah.
I wasn't making it up!
Can you remember her then?
No. I thought I was on my
You
own,
thought
which is
you
why
were
I was
on
so
your own.
annoyed.
Who are you?
Tessa? Part of the agency?
You might know
Westworld.
Rebecca as something small, gingery and fuzzy with a bushy tail.
I remember squirrels.
That's one.
Oh, that, yes, I remember.
She remembers me, guys!
I mean,
Is that good or bad though?
I've not decided yet. Good, because you saw me parkour across a burning room that nobody believed me on, so good.
Was how did I see you if no one else saw you?
I'm surprised you did see me as a
I was trapped in the
Was there a
basement.
window?
was there a window?
Yeah, you jumped through a glass window in
I
the
jumped
door.
through a glass window.
Could I have seen you from that way?
Maybe. Why were you in the council? Don't you remember?
I just
If you had
remember
any
it burning.
jobs at the council? Or
Technically speaking, the sorceress is still out there. Do you reckon she messed with her brain?
I was going to say, do you reckon she might be the sorceress? But we met the sorceress. I don't think so.
And the sorceress wasn't a changeling.
Yeah, I'm changeling. I'm not a sorceress unless that happened in the last. What? How long ago was the council?
Yeah, about 2 months.
Unless I became one in the last 2 months. I don't think so. I don't remember anything after that.
Found our next case, guys.
Maybe we need to unlock her brain somehow.
Subcase.
Based on everything else you've been saying, unlocking my brain sounds scary.
Thinking if we recreate... You squirrel eyes, we'll burn the room here.
Wait, no. No Bernie Bernie. Why am I telling you no Bernie Bernie? There's a conspiracy going on.
We'll go to the new council building and I'll burn that down. I don't think it's built yet.
I'm not sure that setting things on fire will help.
But just to jog your memory. Just trying to think. Or maybe if we knock you out.
Do you remember a pub?
Uh,
There was a squid guy behind the counter.
And possibly a bike embedded into the wall.
It was a tricycle.
Tricycle, sorry.
Squid behind a pub.
Possibly very tired from being overworked.
Is that somewhere you go as well?
No, that burnt down too.
Were you get on it? That was our pub and it got burned down.
Is anywhere you've been not ended up burned down?
The library!
Yeah.
Okay.
Although with all the books and paper around here, there's
Oh no, we haven't
found.
burned Hades' place either.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Or Lawrence's place.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know a guy, Lawrence, used to work in the police force? Gone slightly crazy / psychic now.
Doesn't sound familiar. I mean, I can't promise anything right now, but...
Do you remember the pub burning down?
Yeah. I'm starting to think that all my memories involve fire.
Oh,
Please don't set things on fire.
Do you remember being around the pub when it burned down, or do you just remember hearing about it?
I think... Fire. I remember the fire.
Okay, because we know nothing about that. We just came to a pile of rubble and
We
and a
suspect
squid
act
tentacle.
of God.
Well,
I God was displeased with us behind the pub.
what a pub.
You gave us free rein. You gave us money.
Never again.
Complained before that we did nothing with our free reign, and then we actually do something, and you
You
burn
gave
it
us free
down.
rein and a lot of money.
I did. I also wrote +1 to ultimate regret in my book, if you remember.
Okay, do you remember the fire starting? Do you remember anyone suspicious around there at the time when the fire was starting?
I'm not sure I'd be able to tell you what was suspicious or not based on how little I can remember right now. But there's two places you know that I know, but you don't know me.
But they both burned down.
I didn't do it.
How do you know you didn't
I'm
do
a
it?
water nymph.
We know you didn't do it, but how do you know you didn't do it?
I'd have flooded the place, not burned it. And I'm not very good at the flooding either.
But is that like my magic in that when I create fire, I create lightning?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Just me on my own then.
I think it is just you.
If it's any comfort, water's not my best thing either.
What is then?
I'm pretty good with guns.
We do. Well,
Yay!
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Hank's shoulder begs to differ.
I wasn't aiming it. That doesn't make my case any better. Now.
How can you get guns then? What do you do?
Well, I spent a little time as a mercenary with some of the guys. They helped me because, like I said, I kind of came to being a changeling a little late, so I sort of.
So you were a mercenary before you knew? that you were
No,
changing?
I kind of left home to try and figure it out.
Ah.
And they helped me with, guns and mercenary stuff, pretty much.
I used to
So-
be an assassin before all this.
Not a
Assassin.
very good assassin.
Not a very good assassin.
Assassin.
Fine mercenary.
So in Dresden Files, changelings are half fairy, half human. So human parent, fairy parent. So as half fairies, they follow a lot of the same rules and have a lot of the same abilities, but not sort of like 100% binding as it would be with a fairy.
How big are these fairies? I'm just trying to think of the logistics here for fairies.
Well, the thing is, fairy in this is more sort of mystical creature in general. It includes a long list of things.
Are you
up
trying
to
to
and
figure out how
including-
human have sex?
Yeah.
Because of the size difference.
Well, this isn't fairy.
Ah, right, okay.
I mean, that's more Knack-Mack Feegle. It does exist in this
We're
universe.
not talking Tinkerbell fairy.
No.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, I was just trying to...
No, it wasn't Captain Hook and Tinkerbell.
Oh God.
You've discarded everybody watching.
Because I'm just thinking of Tinkerbell. I'm thinking Tinkerbell's about this big and Captain's just...
The logistics.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
hey
mathematics.
guys, do you remember we were after a fairy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just-
Yeah.
We've kind of had one land on our door near enough.
Yeah. Get your net!
But you need a fairy that knows where the place is.
She might know, just not remember.
Do you know any fairies that you can like call for us?
Not really. I mean,
Guys, if we help her remember things, she might sort of owe us a favour.
Should we like talk to them?
I'm good with guns and I've got pretty good hearing.
Whispering ever works.
You're in the same room!
Pretty sure we're all still in the doorway.
I'm even
You
inside.
don't
I'm kind of regretting that now.
Yeah, I don't
think you're listening in at this point.
Okay.
Are you broken or inside?
It's the fairy off.
Just hex her, it's fine.
She probably heard that too!
Have you got your net?
The butterfly net.
Yeah.
This one!
Yeah! You might need that. Just keep it
I
close.
think we're going to need a
You
bigger
get
net.
used to this. You get used to it after a while.
We like to pretend we're psychos, it's just a game we play. Speak out new visitors.
It's a really convincing game.
It's working very well. You're good at it.
It's an icebreaker, see. If we like to test new people, you can see whether or not they fit in. If they find us funny, then we know that it's good.
Steve's
If
hand was
they
the
run off,
icebreaker.
then we know it's not going to work out.
Whereas if they run, then they're wise.
I might find it funnier if I remembered the last couple of months. Yeah. It's a little bit odd. I posted something through your door, probably.
What about hypnotism? Do you think that will work? We could implant new memories. Not going to remember, so we could make up memories.
No, that can't, well, actually, I did do
Did you ever
stage
go
magic.
to the zoo about a
Oh,
month
they're
ago?
rusty. I can
Weird
try.
stuff going on.
Yes,
Have you got a pocket
we
watch?
do. Animals,
No.
not squirrels.
The only
You
type of
remember
hypnotism I know
penguin?
is the weird
The
fake pocket
what?
watch. things.
You said some penguin.
Gerald! You know Gerald?
Guys, she was at the zoo.
If you just
Wait a
stalking
minute.
us.
You sure
This is
I don't
getting
know
weird
you?
now. This is getting weird.
Guys,
Do you
we have
remember-
a fan.
Do you remember a big elephant and gunge everywhere?
Yes, yes.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Where?
Do you remember monkeys?
An exterminator.
And shit throwing.
I know everything that you guys are saying. What?
All right, this is getting weird.
You've been out
Where-
watching us on monitors.
I don't remember anything. How am I supposed to know? Where have you guys just come from? Where have you been? Is
Yeah.
that-
Around. At the zoo.
Poseidon.
Stolen some pets.
We've kind of been all around here quite a bit and probably caused too much of a
Do some
stir.
theft of emergency vehicles.
Do you,
Yeah.
right. Here's something that he wouldn't tell us about. Do you remember some poor officer getting beaten up outside of Bargain Booze?
What was that about?
It's kind of hard to explain. Our vampire, he just got angry because he saw someone kidnap his elephant. So he attacked the police officer and took his uniform and framed him for beating up an old woman that he'd punched across the road.
Can I go now? I'd rather just lose the
No,
last
no,
one.
you know too much.
You know too much.
I don't know anything.
You know
Too
too much. No. Yeah, no, you can't.
Am I just
you
a
can't
prisoner
leave.
now?
Yes.
Fine.
Are you working with the police?
Wait,
Are you an undercover cop? Undercover cop!
Oh my God, Dapper!
With what?
You won!
No.
No.
We're inside, I'll break all the electrics.
For a second there, I thought you cared.
Well, guest, long-term guest, then prisoner. You
Yeah,
know,
you-
you have free run of this place, you just can't leave. And then you'll need your phone.
We can come to an agreement. We'll help you remember if you help us figure out what's going on here. Seems
Okay.
like a win-win that way.
Okay.
She remembers. She might remember all
That's
of
not
our
how
plans,
Jerry-
and then we can never
No.
let her
Oh, and
leave.
stuff goes.
No,
If we get
exactly.
back straight away, they forget
Yeah.
a
But
favour.
we'll hold off the helping her remember stuff.
Wait, no, then we'll owe her a favour. We don't want that way round, that's worse.
No.
I can help you if you help me, and it's an agreement.
I think that's the best we got
That
right now.
Yeah.
fair?
That'll do, yeah.
I'm only half fairy, so I'm not,
So,
But you
so
might be the
we get
bad
the
half.
favour.
I could be, I can't really
Yeah.
remember.
It's your honesty about it.
So if we get 2 favours, that means we owe that it's a full favour. Because if it's half a favour,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, we're doing maths in the corner, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Fairy
Carry
maths.
on, carry on.
Fairy maths, yeah.
How many changes do we need for full fairy? Get us over there.
That minus that.
Okay.
It's a thumb.
Would the librarian know how to unlock someone's memory?
He might
Do you
have
remember
some
the librarian?
theories.
Yeah. I like books quite
See
a
if
bit.
the librarian knows her.
Yeah.
To the library!
Did
Very.
you-
To upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a pole that you go up?
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be so cool.
You do.
Yeah.
We do! Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is as if by magic.
Yeah.
There we
it's
go.
amazing.
Can't believe.
So as you hold onto the pole, you're sort of like thinking, oh, do we have to climb? You just start rising.
It's like reverse
Amazing.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
That's so cool.
Can we spiral too?
If you want, stick a leg out.
Yeah.
We think we look so cool doing it.
You do. You don't. You're in the library.
Hey librarian! Hello!
He's still pretty grumpy.
Is
Doing
it
a
dead?
pinky cheek into a smile.
Right,
Actually, I
right.
just text them.
Absolutely.
Forget you're pissed off at us and forget that.
Well, every conflict
We
was
found
solved
a,
that
we
way.
found a person
I'll
who
step
seems to
back.
know an awful lot, but very little at the same time. Do you know this person?
A sense of familiarity, but I don't know this person.
Okay.
What kind of familiarity?
Oh, that presence seems familiar. But we'd never actually seem to have met.
Okay. Put it this way. You know how you know a lot about everything that's going on with us, and you probably know too much about us, and
That wasn't a threat.
that wasn't that wasn't a threat. We're not threatening. We're just saying we're a bit wary of how much you know. But anyway, you know how you know that much. She seems to know that much too, but it needs prompting.
Well,
As in, she doesn't know it until we mention it, and then she knows it.
if that's the case, it might be worth taking her to the places you've mentioned to try and prompt her memory further.
Oh, most of those are burnt
Yeah,
down.
most of them are burnt down.
Or maybe there's some places you haven't burnt down that she'll remember.
We didn't
Guys,
burn
wait.
them.
Where
It's
have we
very
not?
accusatory, librarian.
Guys, where have we been that's
Yes.
not burnt down?
I wonder why.
Other than Bargain Booze,
Asylum.
Asylum.
The zoo.
Morgue.
The zoo
Morgue.
didn't burn down.
I'm not sure we want to go back to the zoo.
There's still dark Zuzu at the zoo.
Yeah, yeah.
The Italian
Dark
district.
Zuzu.
Where's the closest place?
Oh, everything's sort of in a sort of same general area.
We can catch the bus.
Yeah.
You do still have a police car and
Oh, yeah.
segways.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Well, we
things.
got
They're
one
a bit of a
segway, the
state
other got
now.
clamped.
Oh yeah, the other one got clamped.
The police car's in a bit of a state.
Yeah.
When was the last time we filled it?
It's magic fused. If it's fiction, nothing gets fused in fiction. Like on films and stuff, they don't name it apart from Bird Down there. But
Oh,
never
it's
mind.
okay.
Yeah.
Van filled it the other
Yeah.
day. Yeah, it's fine.
After his mission,
After his mission, yes. When he stole the police car.
and he's still late back from his last mission.
Go figure.
Yeah, has anyone actually heard from him? Or...
You know what he's like. You pop in, you'll pop out.
Yeah.
You'll have broken an awful lot, and we'll have to fix it.
So you decide to pile into a stolen police car to drive around and visit some of the places that
All
you've
the
been.
electrics are broken. We can't play with the siren.
No. As you sort of drive off, you remember that as a prank not long ago you'd locked Ari in the bathroom, and she's now been left.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's got running water. She'll be fine.
Should be okay.
I mean, she's gonna be really pissed off now. Does anyone here actually want to go back and let her out now?
She blames
We're good.
She blames me for everything anyway, so...
Do you make a habit of locking people up and keeping them prisoner?
Shows too much.
How many times does it have to happen for it to be a habit?
More than twice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly. Hobby more than habit.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the poor bugger.
We
that
don't.
was in the
It's
asylum.
sort of like more of a casual
Because of
enjoyment.
us.
Yeah.
What was
Just think
his
of it
name,
as
Jeff?
we
Jeff.
like you
Jeff.
so much that we don't want to
Poor
let you
Jeff.
Yeah.
Where did we see him
Comforting
going?
in a creepy way.
Okay.
That's us.
Where
We
did
just
we see
drive
him
around.
going?
It's
We're kind of
good.
just
We were
driving.
still deciding.
Well, we're still deciding we're driving around the block deciding.
Yeah. At the moment, you're
Past
going
all
round.
these places.
You're going around a big roundabout where it's sort of like right to this, and you're like, huh, we really should
None of the
pick one of
indicators
these.
or anything on the car work.
No, they don't work. So everyone behind you is sort of like, what are these guys doing?
What's this police car doing?
Why is the back windscreen wiper going round? There's no rain!
The squirrel attached to it.
Why is there a hand sticking out of the boot?
Hopefully it's not mine.
Should we go to the asylum first?
Yeah, let's go there. We can see Jeff.
Yay! I still got my clappy monkey. Maybe one of us should dress as a clappy monkey.
Like a giant clapping monkey.
A moth-eating clappy monkey.
Yeah. Oh god.
At this point, you might need to explain what happened with Jeff.
Jeff was the exterminator who became our very best friend. So very best friend that we drove him crazy and put him in the asylum.
Well,
We kind of kidnapped him and took him back to his
Well,
place.
more of an
it was the
accident.
monkey issue, wasn't it? The
Yeah,
monkeys.
Okay.
The monkeys drove him mad, not us.
He witnessed too much. We had to take him to...
We
We drove him to his house. I remember this. We drove him to his house, and the monkeys followed us.
He might have been tied up in the car, but
We,
you know,
we went to get sort of exterminatory things from his
bat
house.
poison. Yeah.
And
These monkeys attacked us.
Yeah.
He ran off and stole our
the
car.
monkey stole his house. He stole our car.
We got covered in shit.
We got.
Monkey shit, not
From the beginning, we
It
got
was quite-
hired
it was quite
because
bad,
books
wasn't it?
were vanishing from the library. We got hired to figure it out. Along the way, we figured out that there was some weird stuff with animals going on, which led us to the
How
zoo.
the
That
hell
there
did
was
we get
someone
out of
going
that?
around deliberately
We just let
targeting
go of the
animals that
bat,
look
I
like
think.
squirrels.
I think
or
we did,
foxes
yeah,
that are-
yeah.
You had
We caught this guy, who was Jeff,
And then we dug
and we wanted
Yeah.
to find out if he knew anything else
He
I'm
about
was
still
with the
terrified.
exploding
Sorry, they raise their
elephant
arms.
incident.
It's terrifying.
Vam and I, after that, had to take him in.
But-
And we were covered in elephant goo, and then we
Do
tackled
you
him.
think
And he got covered in elephant goo. We ended up dragging him back to the zoo, and
I think when
we
they
had to
become
tie him
aware
up
they
to stop him
come
running
after
away.
that.
And
Basically,
I think they know us
everything
now. I
that
think
Dave's
all
just
monkeys
said
kinda know
was
us.
a interrogation
Yes,
gone
a bit,
horribly
yeah.
awry.
Please don't interrogate me. I don't remember anything anyway. Except pretty much everything you're saying.
But Jeff is now a patient in the asylum.
Yeah.
Even though the
be
monkeys
fair-
didn't do much to him. We suffered worse, but we're stronger than him.
To
And
be
we
fair,
got
he
through
did
it.
that to himself because he stole the car and then we never heard from him again and then we found him there. So he
He
could have done
crashed
it
the
to
car.
himself.
What happened? From what we can gather, what happened with him after he'd stole the car is the monkeys stayed with him, and
Mentally.
he crashed the car, and the monkeys attacked him. But I think he may have crashed the car because the monkeys were attacking him, and from there on, monkeys have traumatized him basically.
He did a bad thing. We want to get him a clapping monkey.
If he'd stayed with us, he'd have been fine.
Yeah.
We survived through
We
it.
did,
didn't
we did. We got through it,
We're-
yeah.
We're
We're
not.
bonded by it.
We're not terribly fond of monkeys
No.
anymore, but we got through it.
The best thing was they had him as a captive, and they were hiding in the basement, and they sent him out as a distraction, forgetting that he was their captive.
And then
So
he
we
went for it.
wisely,
And then he ran away and stole their car.
I have a very important question for you all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anyone that you've met outside of your group who hasn't either been a prisoner or gone mad? Or been burned to
Squidward.
The librarian.
Oh, Squidward did get a limb chopped off them, but
That
that
wasn't us.
That wasn't us.
He was taken captive by
Hey.
someone else.
In all fairness, the bar he worked at got burnt down. I think that counts as burning down.
I think
stuff as
Hades
well,
has
so-
survived quite well.
Yeah,
When-
Hades,
when-
Bobby.
When Squid Boy was returned, you realised that he didn't actually have a limb cut off. It was just some calamari that was sent to you.
Bitch. So Squidboy's okay.
Squid Boy is fine, and he's staying with his mother.
So Vam has been wearing calamari as a tie for all this time.
Nice, nice. Okay.
I'm actually a little annoyed that he was unharmed because he let the pub
You're
burn
annoyed
down.
He deserved to lose an arm, damn
Well,
it.
he obviously didn't try and stop it, didn't try and save the pub. You know, we paid him adequately.
He was still taken captive. He was kidnapped and tied up. Is that not punishment enough?
I find it really funny. When his limbs tied together like that.
He tied back to a chair by his own limbs.
Yeah.
I'm sure we send him a card or something. Get well soon, hope you're okay.
Are we still going round the roundabout?
We're still
No, I believe you went towards the asylum
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point.
Oh wait, the asylum yet?
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Is the
So-
crazy lady at the counter?
No, she seems to be again mysteriously missing.
Oh,
Maybe she's been called to cheer someone up.
She's banging a
Oh.
librarian. I bet
You
she's
have to-
cheering him up.
But hold on, you've hexed him.
Oh, he can't get it up. Maybe it won't come down.
Nurse Ratchet runs the asylum.
It's
Nice
as
lady.
floppy as his leather bookmark.
Although I very think she's nice.
I'm sure they can cuddle. Okay, so
Moving on.
you're at the asylum. You
I
remember
think we've broken it.
having been at the asylum, but you can't remember some of the things that have happened here.
I know this building. I know this place.
Were you a patient here, or have you come visiting?
Probably,
Well,
yeah, that's usually the patient.
I might have been the last couple of months. This might have been where I was trying to remember things.
There might have been some fire instances here. Again, that wasn't me.
What's happened here? Because everything you've been telling me I recognise.
My friend got burned by my sister in revenge for me burning my sister and my parents. My sister apparently didn't die in the fire that I'd set. And then she was the one that burned down our pub and our agency, and she burnt my friend. And then I got into a fight with her on the rooftop and she jumped to her death.
What did your sister look like?
She was wearing like a hooded cloak. I suppose she kind of looked like me, but not as stylishly dressed.
You're remembering these events quite vividly at this point.
This I know. This I remember. When was this?
Oh, this is like recently.
What else have you been doing around this kind of time?
Still librarian have sex with nurse up.
The kind of
Yeah,
videotape.
Send them to go and look
And
for
someone watched it
security
over and over and over again.
Someone kept rewinding it. We stole the security system.
Well, no, we didn't steal the security system.
Yeah,
we stole
no.
everything that they can watch any security tapes on.
Yeah.
So they've probably got lots of security things to just have.
Cameras connected to nothing. Yeah. At this point, you've remembered everything you need to about the asylum, but you feel that's not the place that's most important for you to be at right now.
There's somewhere else. Where else? Where else hasn't burned down?
The morgue.
Yeah. Let's go to the morgue.
To the morgue! Oh, we didn't say hi to Jeff.
Jeff!
He remembers
Yeah.
See you soon, buddy.
If I didn't start here, I might finish here.
Most people do.
So you head towards the morgue. As you head in, you see sort of like an out to lunch sign on the door. The door is open, but there's no one inside.
Should we just walk in?
Yeah.
See if she remembers the place? Yeah.
Did you come through a wall here?
Through a wall? No.
The wall was rippling last time we came in there. Hayes was chatting to someone.
I don't think I can go through walls. Not ripping through them, definitely.
As you point out the wall, you see that there's a fake dent in the wall, maybe a small blood mark.
What happened there?
I suggested somebody should run at the wall and Ari did. Full speed. Yeah.
Why did you think running at the
Well,
wall?
because
It
it
was an exit
rippled,
portal.
thought maybe it was a portal and she'd be able to, and I suggested maybe someone tried to run through it and that was just a wall.
So, putting your hand didn't
You
seem
wouldn't
like
get
it.
the force.
So it was the impact you wanted, not the portal.
Mostly. It was funny.
My first instinct was just to shout at somebody to run at the wall really bad.
So what was the portal for? Or what
We
portal were you?
don't know. Hades didn't say.
We just saw Ripple and all
Yeah.
stuff like that.
We overheard heard Hades talking to someone, and then when we walked in, there was no one there, but the wall was rippling slightly as if...
We tried to eavesdrop, but we all tripped and fell against the door.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you remember this place?
It's familiar. I feel like
Is Barbie around? Does she remember Barbie?
Barbie's also oddly missing. But to be fair, even when she's there, she's also oddly missing.
Yeah.
Do you know Hades? Have you met him?
Seen.
Seen, yeah, just seen. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have a full-blown conversation with a fella.
He's not too happy with us at the moment either. We may have suggested that he's not the god he once was.
Roll a discipline check.
No. I don't think I've got... Oh no, I have a 1 of discipline.
There's always that moment of fear when you ask us to roll for something out of nowhere.
Ooh.
Not
2.
too bad.
It's plus figures.
You think back, and you think about the voices that you heard, and you realise that Hades' voice was familiar, but the other voice was familiar to you as well, but not from anything you can remember recently.
I think I vaguely know who Hades might have been talking to, so just thinking back on it, I think I recognised the other voice, but
Do you know who?
I can't remember.
Male or
Someone
female?
recent?
Male or female?
Male, you think.
I think male.
Okay.
Not entirely sure.
So we've got a memory to jog, a memory that's jogging itself.
You struck the deal with Hades to get your brother back. Could it have been him that Hades was talking to? I think I'd remember if it was my brother. I don't know, years of being in hell and being tortured. His voice might have been...
Knowing us lot, I'd probably bet on yes. We have a habit of bringing people back from our past. And letting that mess with things.
And setting them on fire.
And setting them on fire.
I miss my jockey friends.
Again, you remember this place, but it doesn't seem particularly important to you right now.
Where else is still standing?
Lawrence's house.
Yeah, he's never... He's
There's
never
a,
met.
Lawrence has to do the Italian district. We could try the Italian district. Yeah.
Where else is there?
The zoo.
The zoo. Oh, the zoo.
We vaguely went to the museum once and the clock tower ages ago.
Right, the problem is, we know she's been to the zoo. We know that's probably going to trigger some sort of memory.
Yeah.
Can we maybe drive past places and see if anything?
Yeah. Driving along, that's the only way.
Well, you have to be the radio. The radio doesn't work.
Fuck's sake.
It's your turn to be the radio.
You were on your way to drive past
Okay.
the zoo.
With the radio.
With the radio.
No.
What was on the radio again?
Driving along our snowmobile, I believe, wasn't it?
As you drive towards the zoo, both Hank and Tessa start to feel quite queasy, because there's still a lot of nasty animal-related magic nearby that they're quite attuned to.
Can we just drive past quickly?
I don't like this place.
No.
I briefly described what happened at the zoo.
She's still a penguin. And
there were mirrors, and there was a cave, and there was
an orangutan, and monkey puzzles, and the
Bar creatures.
orangutan now works as a library.
We spent a long time at that zoo.
And there was this guy Tim who was doing experiments on animals, like animal hybrids, and my penguin speaks French. Yeah, and
All swears in French.
yeah, mostly swears in French. The orangutan is telepathic.
Sally.
Yeah, she works in the library. And we managed to do this spell, and Tim merged with this wolf he had, which is now my wolf puppy, Raphael.
Suddenly, a wolf puppy appears from underneath one of the car seats.
He's just always with us.
He's cute. I like
I
wolves.
have my reservations about it. I think it's going to come and bite us one day.
You wonder
Not literally.
what happened to Gerald.
What happened to Gerald?
He was caught in a monster ball.
He got kidnapped with the
Non-TM.
elephant. And when my sister jumped to her death, she took him with her, and the orb shattered, and Gerald and Colonel Tusker are missing.
You didn't pronounce it right.
Colonel
Colonel
Tusker missing.
The orbs did reappear at the library agency, so do you have them with you?
Oh yeah, we probably just carry them around. See, in two, one
don't know
of
which
these
is
is an
which.
elephant, one of these is a penguin, and we don't know which is which. We tried shaking them to see if we can hear French swearing, but we don't know how to open them.
Yeah.
You recognise them as fairy make orbs.
They're fairy make orbs.
Fairy balls!
You could probably use your Healy abilities to maybe open one of them.
Might be able to open one. It's a bit sketchy at times, but I could try if you wanted me to.
Gerald, speak to me.
Should we wait till we're out of the car in case it's just an idea.
Yeah, maybe we're going to be in the
All right.
car with an angry elephant.
I don't want us to pull over at the zoo, but should we pull over at the zoo?
You could hold on a bit and keep driving.
Let's just keep driving. Yeah. Faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You leave the zoo behind.
Rather quickly.
You breathe a sigh of relief.
There we go. Okay. Let's pull
We
over.
could have taken more
Pull over in the
animals.
random car park.
You found a car park to pull into.
There we go. Random car park. Right.
In case you get out in there.
Yeah. Now pick one that you think is the penguin, just in case it's an elephant.
Well, pick the one you think is a penguin and go for the other one.
I'll pick this one.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll for conviction.
I have no conviction.
Oh, so-
I'm
so-
Just
so
roll
it's a-
the dice.
It's a pure
Okay.
roll then.
okay.
That is
That's a break even.
0.
0. The heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Okay, so the orb opens and some sort of ectoplasmic goo starts
Oh
dripping out.
no. Oh no.
And you sort of hear the sound of distant elephant trumpeting and it sort of seeps into the ground.
Colonel Tusker!
Right, he's probably gone to find Van.
Yeah.
One of us
Oh, he's left us with that.
Oh,
Thanks.
not elephant goo again. This stuff does not come off.
Now you
It's,
tell me.
it's all over everyone's shoes.
Oh.
Except me, I have bare feet. So
You
it's all
have
on
bare
my
feet, so it's in your...
Oh, it's in your toes.
At this
Oh.
point, you look at the toes and realise they're webbed.
Oh, waternymph, of course. Yeah.
Can I wash them off?
There's,
What's the
there's,
webs off?
there's a small box of wet wipes in the glove compartment.
They're quite old.
Why? It just.
Policemen, they get bored.
Oh, and
Oh.
they catch. Oh, those kind of. Washing their truncheon, yeah.
Gotta keep them shiny.
Moving on.
Keeping their helmets clean.
Moving on.
Yes.
Where are we headed next?
Right.
Italian district? Yeah.
Yeah, come on then.
You drive towards the Italian district, and at this point, you remember someone or something telling you it's a place best avoided as far as you're concerned.
The Italian district.
Yes.
Don't want to go there.
Don't blame me, Tony's a bitch.
That was very quick. That was good.
I don't think I need to go there. Is there anywhere else you...
Tony equals bad.
Yeah, I really don't
Tony's got it
fancy.
in for you.
She's got in for us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Does anyone not?
Who's not?
You haven't done anything to her, really.
Oh yeah, but I'm associated with
Yeah,
you.
that is true. Yeah. Should we go to Lawrence's?
Sure.
I'm not sure what good that'll do, but let's go there anyway.
It's a
yeah?
place that's still
Yeah.
standing.
It's the same day that you were here before,
Oh,
so
he's still not back.
so he's not back. But you do remember Lawrence's house, and you remember that generally Lawrence's house is where you can find a lot of random words
Random,
that may or may not be related to stuff that's going on.
random words. Might
Yeah.
be related to what's going on and might not.
Have you seen his website?
Roll a discipline check.
Okay. Is that another thing I should have a skill for?
You may have a skill in discipline.
I don't know.
You didn't pick discipline.
It's
Okay.
another roll. Oh.
-2.
Nothing happens.
What about the clock tower? I mean, we went there ages ago.
Well, we're running out of places.
What's this clock tower?
The Count lives there.
Seems familiar.
From the Count. He sounds familiar.
He's obsessed with time. You can only see him at a certain time. I think it's like between 5 and 9 in the morning. So, yeah, let's drive past the clock tower.
Okay. It isn't obviously currently between 5 and 9 in the morning, but you drive towards the clock tower. At this point, things start feeling very familiar to you.
I know this.
That doesn't exist in its current form.
It's
Been there, past there. Post office?
We've never
We've
used
never
the
been to the post office. My goodness.
Just end up queuing.
Yeah.
Clock tower.
I know
Not
this
really.
place.
We
Very
went
Oh
there.
yeah, we did.
Familiar.
We did.
This-
Decided
this
we've been
is-
through there.
Guys, she knows
College
this
of
is our-
Knowledge. The library.
I've been lost in there now.
Forgot that we called that
Can
the
I
College
slip
of
away
Knowledge.
then? Oh no, wait, you're helping me remember things. Probably best to stay.
Izzy is suddenly very remembering the clock
Ooh,
tower.
let's get out. Let's go to the clock
Clock
tower.
tower.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go to the clock tower. You don't remember the post office?
I don't think
We
so.
never remember the post
No.
office.
Well, she only remembers places that you guys have been to so
Oh,
far.
there we go.
This is the clock. This is the clock tower with the count.
Yeah, he's obsessed with numbers.
There's something here.
Was I at the
This-
clock tower when we lot went?
I think just Van went in.
The only person who went inside
Yeah.
was Van,
We just kind of all hung around.
which is unfortunately convenient.
There's a portal here.
Ooh.
There's
With the coin work?
I don't know what the coin is. Sorry, but there is a portal here to.
We should have asked the librarian about the coin.
Yeah.
As you're doing this, you're trying to remember things, you're flicking through your notebook, and a strange sort of poem-y thing falls out.
Ooh. Some sort of poem. Does anyone want to?
Attempt to read my scrawlings.
Since B Team's inception, all they have done has led B Team! We're the fucking A Team! Has
I'm
led to this
insulted.
point, have they lost or won? By travelling the route that led to this point, to remember the past will not disappoint. If you need to go to Infernal Island, follow these clues to get to the Skyland. To fulfil your quest, these 7 don't abuse, for the secret to survive. And it's ripped off. So it's something that's got to rhyme with abuse.
Infuse?
Amuse?
Clues.
Clues.
Choose. We can't abuse 7 things.
Can I
Dwarves.
I wouldn't put it past you.
That drives!
Island. So the Infernal Islands. must be
Emus.
down. So we have to remember our past, or you have to remember this past.
Are there 7 clues for us not to abuse?
I guess we'll find out next week.
Ah.